Have you ever wanted to find the smallest number that's a multiple of two other numbers? It's a fascinating concept that can be really useful in many different situations. This special number is called the least common multiple, or LCM for short. The LCM is the smallest number that both of your original numbers can divide into without leaving a remainder. It's like a secret code that helps us solve problems with multiples. By finding the LCM, we can easily manage and organize numbers in a way that makes sense. For example, imagine you have 4 red marbles and 6 blue marbles. You want to find a way to divide them into equal groups. You want to divide them into equal groups, with each group having the same number of red and blue marbles. This is where the LCM comes in handy. The LCM can help us figure that out. By using the LCM, we can determine the smallest number of marbles in each group so that both the red and blue marbles are evenly distributed. This makes it easier to share and organize. Before we find the LCM, let's learn about multiples. Multiples are an essential part of understanding numbers and their relationships. They help us see patterns and make math easier. Multiples are simply what we get when we count by a specific number. For instance, if we start with the number 3 and keep adding 3, we get multiples of 3. Think of it like skip counting. For example, the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. This means we are adding 2 each time to get the next number. We get these by adding 2 to the previous number. So if we start at 2, the next multiple is 4, then 6, and it continues. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. By understanding multiples, we can easily find common multiples and solve problems more efficiently. Now, let's find the LCM of 4 and 6. First, we list out the multiples of each number. Multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Multiples of 6, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Do you notice any numbers that appear in both lists? Those are our common multiples. 12 and 24 are both multiples of 4 and 6. The LCM, or least common multiple, is the smallest number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. It's a fundamental concept in math that helps us solve various problems. In our example, the LCM of 4 and 6 is 12. This means 12 is the smallest number that both 4 and 6 can divide into without leaving a remainder. That means we can divide our 4 red marbles and 6 blue marbles into groups of 12. This is a great way to visualize how the LCM works in real life. Knowing the LCM is super useful for all sorts of things. It helps us in organizing and planning, making sure everything fits perfectly. We can use it to plan parties, share snacks equally, and ensure everyone gets the same amount. This makes events more enjoyable and fair for everyone. Or even figure out when our favorite TV shows will air at the same time. By understanding the LCM, we can better manage our schedules and make the most of our time.